Okay, if you click this link, that means that you need help on question number 1 on the independent practice, and I am here to help you out. So the first thing is, it asks you what's the angle relationship between BAC. So we have BAC, and then CAD, and then it says DAE. So basically, what's the relationship between all of these 3 angles? Now again, I'm going to mostly be teaching, through here on the notebook. Again, if you want to draw this out, you really should if you're working on your notebook or your piece of paper. Alright, so what I know is these are angles on a line, and together they form half of a circle. They're on a straight line, which means that I know that they're supplementary because they are on a line and they form half of a circle if I draw it out. And so on the independent practice right here, you're gonna click that they're supplementary angles. Okay, now it asks you what is the equation that represents the relationship between the 3 angles. Remember to combine like terms. So in our CFS, remember that you need to write the equation, and before that you have to know the relationship between the angles. Why? Because they tell you what you need to know in your equation. So these are supplementary, which means that, again, they sum up to 180 degrees. So I'm going to use that to figure out what my equation is. So here's the equation. And we know, okay, so we have angle BAC plus angle CAD plus angle DAE all together equal 180 degrees. Cool. Now I'm going to substitute. So, super important, BAC, that equals 3x. So I'm going to put 3x plus CAD. Now if you look at CAD, what it has is a right angle right here. So anytime you see a right angle, you know that this angle is 90 degrees. So you're going to put plus 90. Plus DAE is 2x. And that equals 180 degrees. Now, we're going to combine like terms because I can. I see 3x and I see 2x. So we get 5x plus 90 equals 180. So now we're going to solve. We're going to subtract by 90 first on both sides because we get rid of our constant first. So this is just solving a two-step equation. 90 minus 90 is 0. We're left with 5x equals 180 minus 90 is 90. Divide by 5. We get 1x equals 90 divided by 5 is 18. Okay, so if we go back here, this tells you, okay, what's the equation? And we found the equation. The equation was 5x plus 90 equals 180. So I'm going to go ahead and click 5x plus 90 equals 180. Now, we found out what x is. What we now have to do is find out what 3x is and what 2x is, because that's actually not the measurement. So what do we know? We know that x is 18. We know that. This is part C. Angle BAC equals 3x. And angle DAE equals 2x. Okay. So, what I have is x is 18, so we're going to do 3 times x which is now 18, and 2 times x, which is also 18. So here, what I get is 18 times 3. That's going to give me 4, carry the 54. So you have 54 degrees. And then 18 times 2. That gives me 16, carry the 1, 36 degrees. And now we found the measurement of the angles. So we now know that BAC, instead of 3x, was 3 times 18, which gave us 54 degrees. Here, 2 times x, we now know was 36 degrees, because 2 times 18 is 36. And all together, you have 54 plus 90 plus 36. And if you add them all together, 54 plus 90, excuse me again, is 144. 144 plus 36 gives me 180. So, at last, in the last part, in the guided notes, you're just going to click both measures. We said that 3x was 54 degrees and 2x was 36 degrees. Now for question number 2, I'm going to have you try this one out on your own. It's very similar, but if you need extra help, just call me or let me know.